Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Naija Palaver on Liberating Nigeria. As you all know that we have come with exciting mood, even if our news stories for this week are not so exciting, but we come with the best and best of the energy and the mood so that you can beat the bad stories. And you know that we just don't talk about these things, we prefer solutions as well. And I'm your host, Elizabeth Olubodu, aka Lizianda of Kakaka of Canada. And this week I will start with the Lekki shootings. We all know what happened and the lives that were lost to these things. I pray that the Lord console their families. But we will keep asking the questions. The government cannot tell us that they do not know anything about it. The president came and acted as though there was never an event like that. He acted as though there was never a 2010-2020. Like he just came and said, the policemen that died, like the citizens that died and the ones that were injured, that didn't fit chicken, and you could not even address it.
The choice to demonstrate peacefully is a fundamental right of citizens as enshrined in Section 40 of our Constitution and other enactments. But this right to protest also imposes on the demonstrators the responsibility to respect the rights of other citizens and the necessity to operate within the law.
Well, someone Lutu, he cannot tell us that he doesn't know anything about it.
10 patients were at the General Hospital in Lagos. 11 patients were at the two locations of the Reddington Hospital, both in Lekki and Victoria Island. And another set of 4 patients were at Vidic and later transferred to the Grenville Hospital, also in Victoria Island and in Naija area. And I want to expressly say that over the night, 2 of them had to go through surgery, and I'm happy to say that they're both stable and they're recovering very well. Quite a number of the others are just mild to moderate state.
You announced the curfew by 12 p.m. to kick off by 4 p.m. in Lagos State. Not any other state. Lagos State that you know that traffic, you can spend 5 hours in traffic and you call for 4 hours. You allow people, you give them 4 hours notice to get to their house. Abba now, it's not done. And you're telling us that you are going to investigate the shootings and no lives were lost and all of those cock and bull stories. And kudos to our, our detector Fash. Hey! Lekki, that same place. After 1 week you went there and then you said that you found a camp holder. That was, wow.
In investigating the Lekki shooting. Afterwards, they head back to Marina, appealing for peace and assuring the public.
The issue still boils to the fact that we need you guys to answer our questions. Who ordered the killings? You're telling us that you don't know anything about it. No, you do. Answer our questions. Don't make us feel as though we are fools. Please. Thank you. We're asking for speech. We need the president to address SARS. We need him to address the nation. Daddy give us speech. Daddy now give us speech that made us speechless. Hey.
Say make I talk, I don't talk, men are free me now. If you don't like the video way I do, men are leave me now. You say make I talk, I don't talk, men are free me now. If you don't like the video way I do, men are leave me now. Let's start us okay, let's start us okay. Let's free me now. Let's start us okay, let's start us okay. Let's start us okay. Let's free me now. Let's start us okay.
Ha! Well, it is actually well with this nation, really. Because all these things keeps happening. Our president keeps making us feel as though we are just here and is just presiding over his cabinet, and then we the citizens are just there like echo one bell, stay there, let me be ruling my cabinet. Well, Whatever you're doing cannot dampen our energy, it cannot dampen our effort to create our own new Nigeria. It cannot dampen our effort. Okay, fine, this has happened, everybody has gone back to their shell, we've taken a step back to actually plan and re-strategize. Doesn't mean that you've taken us or we've agreed to be the fools that you want us to be. It means that we are going back to re-strategize and we are coming back with new strategies to make Nigeria great and Nigeria greater. Like we said before, kudos to all the Nigerian youth. Your voice, like Buhari said, has been heard loud and clear. Now they know that there is an energy right there that nobody can quench. Even after everything, go to your house, they were still there. And then after everything, it's just so sad. It's just so sad that everything turned out this way. So sad. And like I said when I started the show, may the Lord bless and comfort these families. Because I was seeing videos, I was seeing pictures that got me so sad and so teary. I'm like, just to get a great Nigeria, people had to die like this. Well, we choose not to give up on our dear country, and that is why we've created this platform, this content, so that we can enlighten and inform people about the things in Nigeria and about the need to get their voters card come 2023. Please do not forget to like, do not forget to comment, do not forget to share, do not forget to subscribe, and click on the notification bell so that you get notified when we push out amazing content like this. Now, if you're saying we need good leaders to this movement, if we need people to represent us, let's critically think it through. Let's critically think it through. Do they have political capital? Do these people have political element? Do they have the historical background and the knowledge to lead us? We can't just put anybody there. We can't just pick people because we know that they are actively involved in this movement and feel like, oh, they have the voice, they have the energy to lead us come 2023. No, let's analyze it. We don't need people who can talk alone. We need people who can talk and act. We need people who are intellectual enough to know that, okay, this is how it is done politically. And then the truth is that we need the North in this movement. So that it doesn't boil down to the fact that it's just the South and the West and the East that are actively involved in this. We need the North. There is no election that succeeds without the active involvement of the North. What we had these people, they're still carrying placards and everything and saying that they support buhari, they support SARS, they should not ban SARS, they should reform them, and all of those. Like I said last week, we need people to inform their leaders because we know that they respect their leaders. Get ways to actually make the leaders of these northerners, let them understand what is going on. Let them understand that there is actually a need for this movement. Let them understand that this is not just an end-SARS movement. This is end corruption, end bad governance, end nepotism, and all of those. And it's to rebuild the Nigeria that we want. So we need the North to be actively involved in this. We need leaders who have the political capital and who have the political knowledge and political historical background.
We have elements in the North that we can work with. The Talakawas in the North are suffering. They're actually suffering far more than the poor people in the South. And that's a group that we need to find a way to communicate with. I don't know exactly how, but you need to talk to people like Shehu Sani and ask him, sir, how can we get these Talakawas to our side? Many of them did not go to school. But we need to find a way to speak with them, maybe through the imams, maybe through the Mojiri leaders. That will enhance our fight for freedom.
And we also need to collaborate with politicians. Of course, not all of them are bad. Let us get the good politicians that are already in the system. Collaborate with them. Okay, how is this done? When something like this happens, what is meant to be done? How does the government react to it? When the protest is hijacked, what do we do? How do we not dampen the energy of the citizens? Get them to lead, get them to direct us, because we've not been in the system before. We're only talking based on the pain and based on the experience that we have and the fact that we know that Nigeria has to be great again.
The new group, whatever it metamorphosizes into, has to work with politicians. Let's not be arrogant that we know it all. We have to learn from local politicians.
So let us get people who are already in the system that can guide us so that we don't make mistakes and we don't do the wrong thing over and over again. Start well and don't end well. We don't want that to happen. We go on another break and we will be right back. Welcome back. Now let's talk about the looting. Well, we do not encourage people to loot warehouse, businesses, and companies. No, the fact that people were killed at Lekki and all of those, stir up the anger in some of the youth, and I don't want to call them protesters. And then they began to destroy things. They went into companies. They went into the palace of Oba. They took his Oba and said, "Hey!" So our Oba cannot give authority now. If that man says anything, it's just like a policeman without a gun. He cannot make it. He cannot do anything. They can break his head outside. Nothing will happen. Well, they gave the person 72 hours, and it was 48 hours to return the so that the Oba can have his authority again. But then the warehouse looting, no, this is the definition of wickedness, not on the looters but on the government. Did you see that first stack warehouse? Did you see it? Like it was piled up huge. I saw a picture of one of the Gary. Somebody opened one of the bags that contained Gary and it has already changed color. Meaning these things have been there for so long. Please, is it until after coronavirus that they want to share these palliatives? Or I don't understand. Or are they waiting till 2023 so that they can repack and give it to us as, vote for us. So if you vote for us, you're going to have food, you're going to have all of these things and rub butter on our bread again. No. But I do not encourage people who are taking these things and are going out to sell it. No. Take it and give to the needy in your environment. You now say if you loot to make sure that you are eating and you are not selling these things. I saw some pictures. I saw a picture of a man that went there and took just a carton of Indomie with his son. I saw one that does not have leg that went there. People are hungry. People are suffering, and you just pile this thing up for what? No, what do you want to use it to do? What? What exactly? What exactly?
The Nigerian people don't want to do the work. You all don't want to organize. You want to march on the streets and do chaos and roar and break everything and shout, hey, and but that is not the work. That is emotions, right? The work that will liberate us means that as we are protesting on the street, we're also creating the platform that will take power from our oppressor.
Lastly, we are calling on ASUU to be willing to compromise and let students return to school. I saw a tweet when Davido was celebrating his son and said that happy birthday to my son, and one person said that when Ifeanyi was in the stomach, when Ifeanyi was born, and now Ifeanyi is 1 year old and he's still in 400 level. Like that's after like roughly 2 years and he's still on the same spot. Sir, please, I heard that they slapped you, but don't vent the anger on the citizens and the students. Please, we employ and we beg you that you please compromise and let students get back to school again. And it's a wrap for now. Till I come your way next time, I am Lizianda of Canada. Make sure that you like, you share, you comment, you subscribe, and click on the notification bell so that you get notified when we push out engaging and exciting content, informative content like this. Kodi Odabo Sanjima, goodbye.